guys, we are here at Six Flags America. This is my first time for Fright Fest. I'm actually here because last year I came and the SLC was closed, so I didn't get the credit, so I really want to get the credit. So yeah, let's see how the park looks. I remember this park looking a lot nicer than people told me, so. All right, baby, we in here. Gonna go get the credit and then start riding some coasters. Yeah, but see, like, this main street's really nice. Like, this park's a little more well themed. I wouldn't say themed, I would say just well presented, I guess, than a lot of people say, to be honest. Yeah, this whole area is now open. This was pretty much like fenced off before, so pretty excited to see how this area turned out. There's the new Zamperla Nebulas. Looks pretty good. There's SLC. New trains, vests. I've heard they don't really help too much, but I've never been on the original one, so I don't know how bad it's gonna be. We'll see. But yeah, this is really nice. Wow, this area has, I think, 2 mazes. It looks like it. I'm not sure if this is a maze. It kind of looks like it. Here's the rapids that got rethemed. Quantum Canyon Rapids. All right, here we go. New credit. Yo, that ride was ass. That's probably the worst SLC I've ever done, and that had the new vest restraint trains. Oh my god, that was terrible. I mean, in reality, it wasn't that bad. It's just insane. Like, that has the new trains, and they're still, like, it's just rattling across the track. It's crazy. It's definitely not, like, lined up with the rails properly. All right, just did the Nebulas. Yeah, those things are fun. They're like little airtime machines. You get a little pop of floater. I like the audio around here. All right, so next we're gonna go on Roar. This is a very early GCI. It runs PTC trains still. If I remember correctly, I don't think this ride was like rough or anything. I think it's just like kind of boring. Obviously I'll give it another ride right now. But yeah, I remember it just kind of being like uneventful. Roar. Alright, not gonna lie, that was a lot rougher than I remember last year. I don't know what happened. That was not very enjoyable. Plus, yeah, a lot of the profiling of the hills are not very good, so it's not very eventful. Alright, next up is Firebird, the first ever B&M. This was a stand-up coaster that opened at Six Flags Great America, and then was moved here, and then a few years ago it was converted to a floorless coaster. From what I remember, I don't think I liked this ride. I think I was banging my head a lot. But I mean, it is the very first B&M roller coaster, so it's not really that big of a deal. I mean, it's more of a novelty at this point than anything. pretty cool that they have kept it around though. I mean, a lot of parks would have just taken this thing out. They've been pretty dedicated to reviving it a bit. All right, here we go. Firebird. I like the logo. Alright, just did Firebird. I almost called it Thunderbird. Honestly, that wasn't too bad. I mean, I did bang my head a little bit on the corkscrew, but other than that, it wasn't terrible. In the back row, you get a little bit of whippy air time on the drop, which was pretty cool. Alright, next up is Joker's Jinx. I actually really like this ride. I think this ride is much better than the Flight of Fear clones. There's no mid-course, so it just flies through, and the pacing through the rest of the layout is unreal compared to the other two. Let's get on. God damn, bro, that shit is fast. That is so, oh my God, it is so much better than Flight of Fear. It is crazy. You fly through the second half, and that inversion is so whippy. Oh my God, that's the second best ride here in my opinion. All right, next up, Harley Quinn. These things are some of my favorite flat rides. The one at Great Adventure is literally like my favorite flat ride, so. I actually didn't get to do this last time I was here, so yeah, excited to try this one. I think this might be one of the smaller ones. Oh yeah, man, that was awesome. I love those. Even though that's like one of the smaller ones, it's not that much smaller, so it still feels like you're swinging really high up. Alright, just rode Wonder Woman. They got that running backwards. That was crazy. Not gonna lie. That was weird. Alright, now it's time for this Intamin hyper coaster Superman Ride of Steel. I remember there being some decent ejector airtime on this, and it kind of surprised me last time. So yeah, excited to get this another ride in on here. Alright, just got off Superman. Yeah, that's a great ride if you love airtime and laterals. Like, the laterals are awesome. It's kind of like the Beast, but a bunch of times. It's just two huge helixes. Unfortunately, Batwing won't be open. I do think this is better than Nighthawk at Carowinds. But I still don't think it's anything like spectacular, so it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, I got a front row and a back row. I think the back is definitely better for the airtime. The front's better for the speed. Right, I'm gonna try and get some off-ride footage of this, but now it's getting pretty dark. It's gonna be hard to see. I'd say in terms of hypers, it's like just above Steel Force for me. I think the ending is a little better. It's kind of crazy the amount of airtime you get. Oh, they be going crazy on the fog. Goddamn. Jeez. Alright, pretty much just going to finish riding all the rides that I haven't done yet. And then I'll probably head out. I don't really have much time to do the haunt mazes today. They're only open till 9. It's already pushing 8 o'clock, so just gonna get these rides in and then head home. Alright, next on the list is, I believe this is called Wild One. It is a pretty old wooden coaster. I think it's like 100 years old. But last year when I rode it, I was surprised. This ride has a lot of airtime if you sit in the back, so yeah, gonna go get a ride on this and then see what other rides I have left to ride. Actually ended up doing Voodoo Drop first. That's a pretty small, intimate drop tower. It's actually pretty surprising how forceful it was. But now it's time for the Wild One. 1917, holy crap. So yeah, this is like, oh, it's 107 years old, God. Yeah, man, that's like one of the best 100-plus-year-old roller coasters I've ever been on. That's so much fun. All right, I believe the final coaster I have to ride today is it's called Ragin' Cajun, I think. It's one of these wild mouse spinners. So yeah, we'll get a ride on here, and then that might be wrapping up our day, honestly. Yep, Ragin' Cajun. I think it's a Reverchon spinner, if I'm not mistaken. Not gonna lie, that was a pretty good spinning coaster. Like I was paired up with another person, and oh my god, we were spinning. Holy crap, that was awesome. All right, I'm just gonna walk around a little bit, see if there's anything I missed, and then head out after that. All right, as I was about to head out, I got some food with the meal plan. Yo, the portion sizes here are crazy. There was a layer of onion rings on top of this, and it's just a pile of fries and chicken strips. Seems like you get what you pay for here, which is pretty nice compared to a lot of other parks. Also, something I want to mention about this park, if you visit as a coaster enthusiast, you will get stapled on every ride. Just be aware of that when you come. They really slam you down. But overall, this was a pretty good visit to Six Flags America. You know, got on everything multiple times, you know, what I wanted to. Superman, got a bunch of rides on that. So yeah, luckily the crowds weren't too busy. It was a little overcast and then it rained a little bit, but other than that, today was a fantastic day. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you like coaster content, please like and subscribe my video, and I will see you guys next time. If you'd like to support the channel even more, become a member and receive numerous benefits, such as watching all my videos the day before they release, access to my monthly top 25 coaster list, member shoutouts, and more. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.